One of the stupidest quotes I've ever heard was, "Knowledge is power." Knowledge is not power. Mindset is power. You see, you can have all the knowledge in the world. You can memorize encyclopedias and every single Wikipedia article and medical journal or self-help book in the world. But that doesn't mean you're going to have the power to use that knowledge in your life. Knowledge is power is lying to you. It's saying just because you know stuff, you're going to have the power to use those things, that knowledge you have in your life. But that's not true, because mindset is the tool. Mindset is the processing tool which allows you to use all your knowledge the right way. It really makes you live the right way. See, when you have the wrong mindset, you could know a lot of facts, but that doesn't mean you process reality the right way. Take, for example, someone who's going through a hard time, right? Someone who got fired, someone who failed, someone who's going through, heartbreak. What's going to help them navigate that hardship? What's going to help them make it through, in one piece, or not even just make it through, but what's going to help them go through that situation and potentially turn it into a positive, potentially grow from it, make life better as a result of that hardship, turn that adversity into growth. Knowledge is not going to do that. The only thing that's going to do that is having the proper mindset. And I look at it like a computer. You could put a lot of facts into a computer, but if the processing system of the computer is corrupted, so it doesn't matter how many facts are in the computer's hardware or whatever is in there, it's all going to come out mishkabobbled and wrong, not coherent. And the reason is because the processing tool is corrupt. And the processing tool that we have to process life is our mind. That's where we really live. We don't live in the physical realm that we see outside of us. Like, I'm not living in the park right now. I'm living in my mind. Because it doesn't matter where I am. It doesn't matter what happens outside. What really matters is how I process what happens outside. Because the way I process what happens outside is going to define whether the situation is good or bad. It's going to tell me whether or not I can get up and rise, or I'm just going to lay down and become a victim, or just, give up, or whatever it is. So it's more about what's inside here than it is what's outside there and what's happening to you. So I just want to put that into perspective. Next time people tell you, oh, you should learn more, oh, you should acquire more knowledge, you have to ask yourself, am I just a warehouse, a storage house of facts? What is that really worth, especially in today's day and age where we have so much information at our fingertips? A person could just go online and Google any fact he wants. So why does he have to clutter his mind with just more knowledge and more facts? Instead of working on acquiring more knowledge, I think it's important to work on acquiring the right type of mindset, and I think that it's a crime to humanity for people not to read the book Mindset by Carol Dweck. That book is so eye-opening. And even if you have a growth mindset, Carol Dweck talks about two types of mindsets. One is a growth mindset and one is a fixed mindset. And really, they're heaven and earth, those two types of mindsets, and how you're going to go through life and navigate through life. That book is a life-changing book. It may not really add so much knowledge, but it just turns around your mind and makes you realize different things about what you're going through in life, why you're going through them, and how to approach them and how to navigate life, process life the right way. So that's really the message for today. Stop worrying about knowledge and start worrying about mindset. Acquire the right mindset. I chanced upon her book, Mindset. It's free on YouTube. You can go on YouTube, write Mindset audiobook. The free audiobook will appear and you could listen to it. It has over 1 million views and it's like 9 hours. I don't know how long it is. Those will probably be the most important 9 hours you will spend this year, because if you take to heart what it says in that book, you can turn around your life. You can learn so much about yourself and about why you're struggling, why you're going through what you're going through in a negative way, and that could really be the ticket to turning your life around. It's really not about turning around the circumstances of life. It's knowing how to process those circumstances. And that's what I want to make very clear. I'm not saying we shouldn't try to change the circumstances outside of us if we can, but we are going through certain circumstances, whether or not we can change them or not, whether or not, we want to or not, certain things are going on in our lives. And it's most important to know how to process those things in a way where we'll profit from those things, even if those things are damages, losses, hardship, adversity. We could turn everything around and make it an advantage instead of a handicap. And the only way we could do that is if we have the right type of processor to process those events, those situations, those circumstances in the right way. So I really recommend that book. I recommend it to everyone, especially parents who are parenting children. It's very, very important. But you know what? We parent ourselves as well. And it's important to just really get exposed to the right type of mindsets, understanding the wrong type of mindsets, and that will really give us a rebirth. It's really, really eye-opening. I can't stress it enough. Hopefully you found this video informative. Hopefully we can continue growing together. Like and subscribe for more. I'll be back tomorrow.